We're here. We're almost here. We're almost there. We're almost in the year 2021. And I'm Chris Norwood on a journey to hear every song ever recorded. Today's video is going to be talking about albums coming out in 2021 that I am excited about and that you should be excited about as well. If you're excited about other ones, that's great too. Let's just jump into it, shall we? Oh man, it's just, we're starting to get those early reports about things that are going to be coming out soon. Maybe albums that were delayed from the past year, maybe new stuff that's being worked on. But we're just going to go through it together, okay? Because I love music. There's a lot of artists on here that I've never heard of, but I just want to just kind of go through some of the highlights for me personally, and maybe some that I want to check out that I've heard of the artist, but I've never heard the artist, if that makes sense. The first one is one I've never heard of, Chunga. But let's just get into ones that I'm super pumped about. The first one is going to be heavy metal band Accept. Have a Too Mean to Die coming out on Nuclear Blast Records. They've been around for some time and I want to check them out. Never really listened to Accept before, but I'm ready to accept in 2021. Coming in next, let's see, You Me at 6. I've never listened to that group, but they've got Sucker Punch coming out January 15th. They're an English rock group. They've been around for a good 16 years or so. 17 years when that comes out. We've got, who else do we have in the earlier parts of 2021? Drake. I don't like Drake. I try not to be negative about any artist. He's just so boring to me. I'm definitely probably not going to give his 2021 album Certified Lover Boy. I'm probably not going to give it the time of day. If you like Drake, that's fine. I just find him boring. I've never heard anything that he's done it's just like, I am Drake. This is a song. Anyway, time to get to some positivity. Some of the biggest ones that I'm excited about are in February. Early February, the first one in February is Foo Fighters, Medicine at Midnight. And this thing has been getting a lot of publicity lately. They've released the first single, Shame Shame, on November 7th. And they've even teased some of the other songs. I think they teased No Son of Mine, Holding Poison, and I think Love Dies Young. I think they teased those just a little tiny bit during other songs recently. That's going to be one of the better albums of the year, at least that we know about so far. That's going to be probably the best one that we know about right now. It is still very early. It's December 16th when I'm recording this video. Another one that comes out the same day is going to be Slow Tie. Not sure how you pronounce that, but Tyron on Method Records. I'm excited because I liked what he was doing with the Gorillaz, and I'm interested to hear what he does on his own. February 12th has got another record by The Pretty Reckless, which I've never really listened to, but they have a new one called Death by Rock and Roll. Pretty cool title on Fearless/Century Media Records, and I'm going to check it out. What the heck? Why not? Let's see, who else we got? I got a lot of new artists. Another big name that I'm really excited about returning is Alice Cooper with Detroit Stories. I really enjoyed his song that he released during the beginning of COVID to try to pump us up and get our spirits lifted, and it was really great. Check it out. Alice Cooper got a new album coming out. That's really big news. And then that's about it for February. Oh, no, that's not it. The end of February, the 26th, we've got That's Life by Willie Nelson on Legacy Records. And I'm excited about that one. Willie Nelson's, made 8 Trillion Records, and 8 Trillion and One is coming out February 26th. We've got in March, we've got A Day to Remember, which is a band I haven't really done much with, but maybe I'll give them a chance. Maybe not. Rob Zombie is a big one in March. Coming in 12th, The Lunar Injection, Kool-Aid Eclipse Conspiracy on Nuclear Blast Records. And then Sting, releasing a duets album on March 19th. That's pretty cool. Unclear what label Sting is going to be on for that one. Then we've got another big one in March. At the end of March is going to be Evanescence returning with The Bitter Truth. And I gotta be honest, Evanescence is a rock band that I've kind of lost touch with. Haven't really enjoyed too much of their newer direction and newer sound, but that's fine. I do still like them enough to give The Bitter Truth a listen. We all need the bitter truth sometime. In the second quarter of 2021, we've only got 3 in April that we know about so far. We got Las Vegas, which I'm not familiar with. Then we got Greta Van Fleet and Amy Shark. I may be giving The Battle at Garden's Gate by Greta Van Fleet on Lava and Republic Records. I may be giving it a chance. I've just heard a lot of great stuff about Greta Van Fleet, and maybe I need to jump on the Greta Van Fleet train. Foo Fighters may be going head-to-head with this band for the best album of the year, unless things change. Weezer have postponed Van Weezer. It was supposed to come out some time ago, early this year in 2020, and now Van Weezer is coming out May 7th of 2021 on Atlantic and Crush record label, and I've just been waiting for Van Weezer, and now with Eddie Van Halen being gone, it's dedicated to him, which is, it's kind of a very nice tribute. Hopefully, it'll be good. Weezer is if you're a Weezer fan, you know what I'm talking about. They have great albums, and then they have stuff like the Black Album. Or Pacific Coast Daydream. So, Van Weezer it can't be worse than those. Can't be worse. Anyway, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Weezer does with their Van Halen-inspired album. That's going to be fun. What do we got? Who's DZ Death Rays? A dance punk trio? That's interesting. That could be good. Interesting title. Positive Rising Part 2. And then we've got, that's all the scheduled albums that I'm excited about. Who has got some to be determined? We've got, Garbage. Big name, big band in the alternative rock scene, making a comeback in 2021. Right under them, Ghost. I'm very excited. I feel like Ghost, and I've talked about this in other videos, Ghost is going in a poppy direction, and some of their fans are going to hate it, but they're going to gain a lot of fans to replace those fans. So who cares? Those fans can go listen to the old albums. Screw them. No, in all seriousness, it's fine. If they go heavier, go poppier, I'm on board. I want to hear more of Ghost. Helloween is releasing some new music. I just recently checked out some of their music this year due to Sea of Tranquility's YouTube channel. He's got me listening to a lot of that old heavy metal stuff. Kelly Clarkson, I really don't care. Maybe I'll give her a shot. Maybe I'll give her a spin. Kid Cudi, I apologize. Don't unsubscribe. Lana Del Rey. Lil Wayne is releasing I Am Not a Human Being Part 3. I am a human being. Buddy's not a human being. I'm not wearing pants. What else we got? We got Lil Wayne, that's coming out on Young Money Records. You got Liz Phair bringing out Soberish. That's kind of a downtrodden title. Lorde is releasing another album. Megadeth. Wow, Megadeth has a new album coming out in 2021. That's pretty cool. One Republic, don't really care. Rat. Royal Blood. This is a newer band that I've really been kind of... Oh, it's not. Royal Blood. Maybe I'm getting them mixed up with somebody highly suspect. That's what I'm getting Royal Blood mixed up with. Sorry, guys. Scorpions are releasing a new album in 2021. That's cool. Spoon. St. Vincent. St. Vincent, I'm not a hardcore fan of St. Vincent, but I do feel like she did really good fronting Nirvana for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I would like to see more of that. Maybe that might be a hint at a video I'm working on about who could replace Kurt Cobain as the new front person for Nirvana. That video might get some of you excited if it gets any views. Oh man. Let's see, Travis Scott is a big name I'm not really interested in. Twisted, Unlikely Prescription. It says it's a rock album, but I'm not convinced. And then that is, like I said, I think right now for the first, second, and third quarter and unscheduled / to be determined, it looks like Foo Fighters and Weezer are going to be the big ones for me. And probably as far as success goes, I would put my money on Foo Fighters just killing it. Whereas Weezer could do very well, maybe, maybe not. We just got to see if Van Weezer is going to be, you know, of the, like the blue album quality music, or it's going to be like Pacific Day, whatever. Oh, Weezer, man. Jeez. So, a lot of albums coming out in 2021. And, you know, we can, those are the ones that I'm interested in. And then the other ones I don't know enough about the artist. We can go through those too. If you want to stick around for just the complete list, let's just go ahead and do that. If you don't want to, you know, you guys never watch to the end anyway. So, you know, it's fine. We got Chunga, Barry Gibb, Jasmine Sullivan, Morgan Wallen, Passenger, Frontline Assembly, Eiley, Shame, Why Don't We, Flux Pavilion, Bicep, Bugsy Malone, Rye, Wardunna, Annie DeFranco, Arlo Parks, Stephen Wilson, Kate Sabarano, The Staves, Florida Georgia Line, London Grammar, Pale Waves, Pentatonics, The Rubens, Saya, Serena, Ashnikko, Eddie Brickell and the New Bohemians, The Hold Steady, Julie Stone, Nothing Nowhere, S.G. Lewis, Shepherd, Tash Sultan, I already said Alice Cooper, Architect, Celeste, Epica, Julian Baker, Madison Beer, Dodie, Jane Weaver, Tiger's Jaw, Ziggy Alberts, hey buddy, Thunder, never heard of any of these artists, Glass Vegas, Amy Shark, and DZ Death Rays. 24K Golden I have heard of. I hear great things about their latest record. BB Rexha, Belphegor, Benjamin Ingrosso, Bleachers, I have heard of Bleachers, Blind Guardian, a heavy metal band, I believe, Boosika, Doro, Exodus. There's a lot of metal coming out that we've heard about earlier. That's a trend with metal. You tend to hear about them long before they come out. FKA Twigs, Garbage, I mentioned, Ghost, Halloween, I've mentioned a lot of those. Mention a lot of those. La 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 ma 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 ma. Natalie Imbruglia, Rat, Rosalia, Royal Blood, Schoolboy Q. I believe he was featured in some other people's songs as well. Spoon, St. Vincent, Travis Scott, Twisted, Wessie's Wise Blood, and Zara Larson releasing Poster Girl on 10/Epic Records. All these are, most of these are TBA, to be announced. We do have some January, February, March, April, May, and July. But yeah, these are the albums that I am excited about, and all of the albums announced for 2021. So, subscribe to my channel, because. Hey, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Subscribe. Tell them to subscribe. Nerds. We're nerds. This is a house of nerds. Where are you going? Oh. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe.